Imagine a truck that not only goes farther without needing to stop, but does so with a lightness that traditional models can only envy. That's exactly what Tesla is bringing with its new 500 Wh/kg battery technology in the Semi model. This battery promises to revolutionize cargo transportation, especially on long hauls. The energy density, which is basically how much energy the battery can store in a small space, has been boosted by this innovation. This means the truck can travel much farther without needing a massive battery, which usually ends up being too heavy. With this change, the truck gains range without unnecessary weight, which is pure gold in long-distance transport. The most interesting detail is the driver's seat, now positioned right in the center of the cab. It might seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in the driving experience. With this central position, the driver has a much more balanced view of what's ahead and around. Not only is this a big safety gain, but it also enhances the sense of control. It's not like driving a traditional truck where the driver is on the left side and has to work harder to see everything. Here, Tesla has placed the driver in the perfect spot to command the road with precision. And it's not just about visibility. Placing the seat in the center is part of a series of smart choices to optimize the truck's aerodynamic performance. With the driver positioned there, the cabin can be more compact and streamlined, maintaining airflow without much interruption. When the truck cuts through the wind more efficiently, it demands less from the battery, which means you get more miles per charge. It's like a range bonus that comes from a design detail. And the best part is that this touch doesn't compromise comfort. On the contrary, Tesla designed the cabin to be spacious and modern, almost like a high-tech office on wheels. Energy efficiency isn't just about the battery. It's about the entire setup. Every aspect of the design, from the shape of the bumper to the angle of the windshield, contributes to reducing wind resistance. And when it comes to a heavy truck like the Semi, any small energy savings make a huge difference. For vehicles this size, reducing drag can mean significant energy savings over an entire trip. Imagine how much this impacts companies with entire fleets on the road every day. A small design change can lead to massive savings in the long run. Another impressive detail is the cabin's finish, which is super minimalist and clean, featuring high-tech screens instead of the traditional button-filled dashboard. These screens are positioned to give the driver easy access to all information without taking their eyes off the road. With everything right there, it's easy to monitor speed, range, route, and even adjust the air conditioning. This more intuitive layout lets the driver focus on driving, helping to reduce fatigue on long trips, which is a big deal for those who spend hours and hours on the road. And this visual appeal is part of the Semi's charm. Tesla managed to balance a sophisticated design with practical functionality, creating a truck that stands out both in style and efficiency. When you see the Semi for the first time, you immediately notice it's different, that it doesn't look like just any truck. And this difference isn't just aesthetic. It's linked to superior performance. It's as if the design is saying, this truck is fast, efficient, and built for the future. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. Tesla has always been known for its high safety standards, and the Semi is no exception. With the driver in the center of the cab, the risk of side impact is reduced. Additionally, the robust design and lower center of gravity provide more stability, especially on curves or when the truck is loaded. And since the model is fully electric, it comes with the advantage of regenerative braking, which helps decelerate more smoothly, recovers energy for the battery, and keeps control on descents. The aerodynamics combined with this unique driver position make the Semi a machine designed to tackle highways with minimal resistance. This not only helps reduce energy consumption, but also provides an unparalleled driving experience. When you think of a truck, you imagine something heavy and difficult to maneuver. But the Semi shatters that expectation. It's designed to be light and smooth, a change that might not be obvious from the outside, but one the driver feels at their fingertips as they drive. The Tesla Semi uses a type of battery cell that may seem like a technical detail, but it has a big impact on how the truck operates. While many expected it to come with the famous 4,680 cells, Tesla chose to use 2,170 cells, which have been on the market for a while now. This wasn't a random choice. These cells are reliable, powerful, and have already proven their efficiency in other Tesla models. By choosing these batteries, Tesla ensured solid performance for the Semi without relying on technology that is still being refined. The 4680 cells are seen as the future of Tesla's batteries, with promises of higher energy density and lower costs, but their production hasn't yet reached the level required for a truck like the Semi. For a vehicle of this size, which demands an incredible amount of energy to travel long distances, it's essential that the battery is highly reliable. The 2170 cells, having been more widely tested and used on a large scale, offer Tesla the reliability needed for a major launch like the Semi. So, even without the latest technology, the truck maintains its performance as promised. Another interesting point about the 2170 cells is their flexibility. Since they're smaller and already available in large quantities, it's easier for Tesla to manufacture and assemble these batteries on a larger scale. This helps the company keep up with production, especially at a time when demand for Tesla's electric vehicles is only growing. For the Semi, this means it can be produced and delivered more quickly, while maintaining the quality and performance that drivers expect. It's no wonder Tesla chose them for this debut. Additionally, the 2170 cells help keep the production cost of the Semi at a more controlled level. Producing 4680 cells is still costly and complex, which would make the vehicle more expensive and potentially a barrier for companies looking to invest in fleets. With the 2170 cells, Tesla manages to balance innovation with more affordable costs without compromising the promised range for the Semi. In the end, it's a strategy aimed at reaching the market more broadly and feasibly. When we talk about range, we're referring to something crucial for a long-haul truck. With 2,170 cells, the Tesla Semi can travel hundreds of kilometers on a single charge, which is essential for cargo transportation over long routes. Even without the 4,680 cells, the truck is equipped to handle long journeys, maintaining the same reliability and performance that Tesla is proud of. It's as if the company is saying, "We don't have the latest technology here yet, but it won't let you down." Of course, the anticipation for 4,680 cells is enormous, and when they are finally ready at scale, the impact on the market could be revolutionary. But for now, the 2,170 cells are a safe harbor. They not only ensure the promised range, but also provide the reliability essential for Tesla at this transitional moment. This choice helps the company keep its word to customers and meet goals without risking a technology that is still in development. Using 2170 cells in the Semi also buys Tesla time to further improve 4,680 production. By focusing these newer cells on smaller models, like passenger cars, Tesla can learn and optimize the process, paving the way for when the Semi can truly be updated with the most advanced technology. In the meantime, Tesla is already creating value with the Semi, meeting demand and demonstrating readiness to revolutionize freight transport. And not every manufacturer would have this vision. Instead of delaying the Semi's release waiting for 4,680 cells, Tesla chose to move forward with the best available at the moment, showing its ability to adapt plans based on what the market and technology allow. The Tesla Semi factory near Giga, Nevada is taking shape rapidly, and that's no accident. Tesla has ambitious plans for this electric truck, and everything suggests that mass production is very close. By the end of 2025, the factory is expected to be prepared to produce the Semi on a large scale, which is a major shift for the freight transport sector. And the goal is 50,000 units per year in North America alone by 2026. That number is impressive, but it also makes sense when you consider the impact Tesla aims to make with the semi and the electric truck market. This progress in building the factory means more than just walls and machines being installed. It's a giant step toward making the concept of the semi an accessible reality for logistics companies. Large-scale production, as Tesla plans, reduces costs and allows more fleets to adopt the truck. And as we're talking about a vehicle that promises to be revolutionary in terms of efficiency and sustainability, every semi on the road is a gain for the environment and a long-term saving for companies. One interesting thing is that Tesla has a lot of experience in scaling production. Giga Nevada, where the new semi-factory is being built, is already a crucial hub for batteries and components for Tesla vehicles. This location is strategic, with access to important transportation routes and an energy infrastructure that can support the electrical demands of semi-production. Having this robust infrastructure means Tesla is ready to grow and meet demand as soon as the trucks begin rolling off the production line in 2025. And what's even more exciting is thinking about the impact these trucks will have. If Tesla achieves its goal of 50,000 units per year, we will see a real transformation in how freight is transported across North America. Electric trucks not only reduce carbon emissions, but also help cut fuel and maintenance costs for companies. With the semi, Tesla is not just selling trucks. It's offering an economical and environmentally responsible solution to the transportation sector. To make all this happen, Tesla is heavily investing in automation technologies within the factory. State-of-the-art machines will make the assembly process faster and more accurate, which is essential to meet demand without compromising the quality of the trucks. And it's fascinating to think that, as we speak, engineers and robots are working side by side to turn the Tesla Semi into something we'll soon see in mass production on the roads. Another interesting point is the possibility that this factory will serve as a model for future facilities. If the Semi's production succeeds as Tesla plans, other factories around the world may follow the same pattern to produce the truck on a large scale outside North America. Giga Nevada is sort of serving as a living lab to understand the best way to manufacture such a complex and innovative vehicle like the Semi. It's like they're testing a recipe that could be replicated globally. Of course, reaching this level of mass production is no quick process. Tesla had to carefully plan everything, from choosing the location of the factory to the type of assembly technology it will use. This meticulous preparation is crucial to ensure that large-scale production doesn't face problems down the road. After all, when we're talking about a truck that's meant to travel thousands of kilometers, everything has to be built with precision. All of this makes us eager to see the real impact of this factory when it begins producing the Semi in large quantities. The transportation market is watching closely, and every advancement in the construction of Tesla's factory is another step toward a new era in electric freight transport. The Tesla Semi comes packed with features that truly showcase its safety and comfort for the driver, something very different from what we see in traditional trucks. First, there's the anti-jackknifing system, a preventive technology for those dangerous moments when the trailer may become misaligned with the truck during turns or sudden stops. With this feature, the Semi can maintain control even in more difficult situations, avoiding serious accidents. And thinking about it, this is a huge step forward as it makes the driver's life much safer and more comfortable on the road. And there's more. Regenerative braking is another standout feature that makes a big difference in the trucker's daily routine. Instead of wasting energy when the truck slows down, the Semi uses this process to recharge the battery. It's as if the truck turns braking into an opportunity to generate energy. This not only helps increase the truck's range, but also reduces wear and tear on the brakes. In other words, not only is it more economical, but the driver doesn't have to worry as much about frequent brake maintenance, which is a big plus for both the driver and the company. Now, the Semi's enhanced autopilot is the type of technology that seems straight out of a movie. It helps control the truck on highways, keeping it in lane, adjusting speed automatically, and even braking when needed. Imagine driving such a large vehicle, knowing that the system is always there to lend a hand, especially on long, tiring trips. This support takes a lot of the stress off the driver, making the journey safer and more comfortable. And of course, it's not like the driver can take a nap, but knowing the truck is assisting with driving brings a huge peace of mind. Another interesting point is that all these safety systems also help save money. Since the Semi reduces the chance of accidents, companies save on insurance and repairs, which are usually high costs for transporters. Additionally, since regenerative braking saves parts, the truck spends more time on the road and less time in the shop. This is a huge advantage for those who are constantly transporting freight, where every minute counts. Driver comfort has also been carefully thought out. The Semi features an interior designed to make long journeys more bearable. From the comfortable seat to the well-organized cabin, everything is designed to make the driver feel more at ease. It's a big difference from older trucks, where space is cramped and comfort features are minimal. Tesla considered that these professionals spend long hours behind the wheel and need an environment that offers both practicality and rest. Additionally, the Semi's dashboard is equipped with screens that provide easy access to all important information, from battery range to the status of safety systems. This way, the driver doesn't have to get distracted looking for buttons or analyzing complicated panels. Everything is there in an intuitive way, like a control panel designed to be easy to use. This kind of convenience may seem like a small detail, but it makes a huge difference for someone who's driving for hours on end. One cool thing is that Tesla even thought about the driver's posture. The seat is positioned in the center, unlike typical trucks. This gives a clearer view of the road and makes controlling the vehicle more intuitive. It's as if the driver has a more direct command over the truck, plus being in a position that improves visibility. For those who spend so much time on the road, these details make the job feel less taxing. The Semi's climate control system is also something that shouldn't be overlooked. The temperatures inside the cabin can be efficiently adjusted, which is essential for long journeys and in different types of weather. Imagine driving down a road in scorching heat or in the middle of winter and being able to easily adjust the cabin's environment. This kind of comfort is much more than a luxury. It's a direct benefit to the driver's health and well-being, who no longer has to worry about discomfort caused by the external climate. To top it off, the Semi is equipped with sensors that monitor everything happening around the truck. These sensors alert the driver to potential hazards, helping to avoid accidents before they even happen. On a busy road, this technology is like having an extra pair of eyes that are always on the lookout. This level of safety gives the driver the confidence to focus on the road and drive with peace of mind, knowing the truck is watching everything around. When Tesla designed the Semi, the idea wasn't just to create an electric truck, but to create one that would truly change the game in commercial transport. And that becomes clear with the efficiency it achieves. Less than 2 kilowatt-hours per mile, even with the truck fully loaded. This means it can cover long distances using far less energy than most heavy-duty vehicles out there. For a transport truck, this energy saving is a true game changer, especially for companies looking to cut costs and reduce their carbon footprint. And what's even more impressive is that this efficiency is paired with solid performance. The 500-mile range version was designed to handle the most demanding routes, and from what Tesla has shown, it delivers exactly what it promises. Imagine a truck that not only handles heavy loads, but also covers long distances without needing to stop for a recharge every few hours. This changes everything, as fewer stops mean more time on the road and less time wasted, which is crucial in the transport world. Additionally, the operational costs of the Semi are much lower compared to diesel trucks. When you look at maintenance, for example, the Semi has fewer moving parts and less that can break down. This ends up costing the truck owner less. For transport companies, every saving counts, and a truck that requires less maintenance is a huge advantage. Not to mention the savings on fuel, as electricity is much cheaper than diesel, especially in large quantities. This combination of low energy consumption and lower operating costs places the Semi in a unique position. It's not just a greener alternative. It's a choice that, in practice, makes far more economic sense. Transport companies can benefit from a vehicle that costs less to run and also helps improve their image as sustainable. This is a huge draw in a market where everyone is looking for ways to operate more efficiently and reduce carbon emissions. Another important point is the reliability the Semi has demonstrated on the roads. It's been tested in real-world conditions, on routes that cargo trucks use every day, and its performance didn't disappoint. This shows that it's not just a prototype or a futuristic idea. It's ready to take on the real world. Knowing that it can handle long routes and demanding deliveries gives extra confidence to companies that rely on transportation efficiency to keep their businesses running. Not to mention that the Semi's high availability means it's ready to operate most of the time. Since it requires less maintenance and has robust technology, it spends more time on the road than in the shop. For companies, this means less downtime and more loads being transported. This is a point that can't be ignored, as a vehicle's efficiency goes beyond energy consumption. It's also about how much time it's available to drive. And of course, the environmental impact is a huge bonus. With the Semi, Tesla offers a solution for heavy-duty transport that drastically reduces emissions. It uses clean energy, leaving behind the pollutants that diesel trucks release into the air. For a world that increasingly needs sustainable alternatives, this kind of technology represents an important step. Companies can make a difference by adopting the Semi, turning freight transportation into something less harmful to the planet. With so many advantages, the Tesla Semi truly stands out as an alternative that not only delivers efficiency and performance, but also offers a new way of thinking about cargo transportation. It combines the best of electric technology with a design focused on functionality and sustainability. Who would have thought that a truck could be so revolutionary?